What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And on today's episode, we're doing something that a lot of people do just to get by. Some people do it just to pay bills, and I do it to here and there to basically make money to support this stupid third gen Camaro habit that I have. You know, like, very addicting. It's worse than drugs, probably, because it costs a lot more than drugs. That's why it takes so long, and I have, you know, way too many that still aren't finished. So the other day I was at Big Vesta's house, and the other third gen junkie over there for about 3 hours, ate dinner, decided to come home, and down at the end of my block there is a Groot garbage company, which is the garbage company, the garbage trucks. They're all stored down there. And on the other side of the street is GFS, Gordon Food Services. Well, it looks like they're possibly closing it down, and all it is like an empty lot that has one like makeshift building. They don't even have a it's like a pole barn style building. They have a porta potty outside, and they have containers that you can rent. And there used to be a lot of containers and a lot of trucks down there, and it's been getting really empty here lately, over the last year. And they have a container down there that I'm interested in. It's a great container. It has a air conditioner in it. It has a window in it that has steel bars on it so you can't get in it. It has a people door on the side, so it's not just your average container. I thought it'd be pretty cool for storage, because then you have a people door. You don't have to open the big doors unless there's something big you gotta get out of it. And then also they have this real cute, like, I don't know why, but I want it. It's stupid. It's like a quarter container. It's only like, I don't know, 8 or 10 foot wide, but the length, or no, 8 or 10 feet long. It's not very long, but it's the same size. Like, they took one that was bad and like cut it in half or quartered it and got rid of the bad section and like welded up a wall on the backside and made it nice. You could rent them or you could buy them. Well, I was down there, and oh, the sun's starting to come out and you guys are gonna get blinded, so I'll turn around here. So basically, I turned the corner and I had hurt my back. I was helping a family member move a extremely heavy toolbox, and we ratchet strapped it up to the trailer, and I used a bar to lift it up just to get the wheels just enough onto the ramp. And then we ratcheted it up on the trailer, we ratchet strapped it down, took it home. About 7 hours later, my left side of my back was just destroyed. It still hurt. It's still not completely happy. I've been wearing a back brace. Usually it's my right side that gives me problems. Now it's my left side. So I've been sleeping on the Chase Lounge and sleeping in my daughter's bed because it's better than my bed, even though my bed's extremely expensive. So I hurt my back. Well, on the way home that night from, you know, Big Vesta's house, I turned that corner, and lo and behold, on the right hand side at the GFS, I don't know if they're going out of business or what, but I came across this. Not the third gen parts, but 17 empty filing cabinets with nothing in them. They're sitting on these 2 big pallets that I have right here that I took also that I'm gonna burn. And literally, guys, this is crazy because this is literally right down the block. Like, I can show you. There's that container with the roof right there. You keep going and it's right there on the left. Like, I'll even show you guys as I'm going to the scrapyard, which is right at the end of the block anyways. So they put this stuff out here, and I pull into the driveway, and the wife's like, why is your truck still on? Why, you know, what are you doing? Sorry, ADD, and there's garbage that blew around in my yard that I gotta pick up. Cause I'm planning on having a bonfire tonight, and I want to burn all this cardboard and crap. But she's like, why is your truck still running? I said, do you see all that money back there? She's like, what do you mean all that money? I was like, all that scrap metal on the curb scraps up right now. That's free money. Anything they put on the curb down there, they're giving away. You can just take it. They put stacks of pallets out there. We pick them up, we break them down, we burn them. We have bonfires and stuff. So I was like, and she's like, she kind of like shook her head at me like, I don't know if I do that with your back. But she didn't say anything. So I moved her car, I hooked up the trailer to the truck. The lights are acting kind of wonky. Ever since I backed into that snow pile where the tab where the plug is, it smashed the wires into my spare tire. When it did that, I don't know if it bent a wire or broke a wire in there, but I had bent it back and it worked perfectly fine. To take Will's car down to Chris's house, everything was good. That night I had to mess with it and it started sprinkling a little bit. I didn't care, it's only right down the block. So I drove down, I turned into Groot, I turned around, pulled up, and one by one, I would grab here at the bottom and one at the top and slide it, because they're right on the curb, over to the edge of the trailer, put one part up on the trailer and grab the handle, lift it up barely with my legs and slide it on. Loaded them all up, came back down here, put them, you know, back trailer in, parked it. I figured today is the perfect day for a scrap run. Scrap yard's open till 12:30. I think it is right about 8:30ish, 9 o'clock. I don't know. I kind of lost track of time there for a minute. Oh shit, it's later than I thought. It's 9:30. So I figure I'll run this down there to the scrap yard and get some free money. And scrap's up right now. Aluminum's up, steel is up, cast iron is up, copper is up extremely high. And I got all this stuff for free. So this is free money. And this is stuff that I can use to support, you know, car part habit. You know, buy more car parts for the build. Like Space Ghost still needs like 7 more different parts before I can start building the engine and doing what I needed to do to get it together. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to take a scrap run. The plan was last night, yesterday rather, Friday, I had worked a 12-hour shift. I came home, ordered Chinese food, we ate, I sat down, and that was it. I started watching Medea's Homecoming. Hilarious movie, by the way. And then after that I started watching I don't even know, the Swap Show or some shit like that on Netflix, or like a Swap Shop. That's what it's, Swap Shop, where they listen to the radio and there are people selling or wanting to trade or barter shit, and it's just almost like a swap meet but on the radio, and then you just haul ass to the place and fucking, you know, go there and try to buy up shit real dirt cheap, and then you can sell it. And all these guys that owns all these stupid fucking shops or whatever, they go there and whatever. So I was watching that for a minute, I started falling asleep. Got up, took a shower, went to bed. Plan was to actually cut this piece of shit up, get it on the trailer on top of all of the filing cabinets, and take one scrap run. The main reason for that was some of them are really heavy, and I figured that maybe they left the files in them, and that's not a good thing, because if the scrapyard checks them, they think you're trying to load, what they call load the load down, basically make it heavier so that it ensures that you get more weight, you make more money. You're basically getting over on them and you're stealing money from them, and they don't like that shit. Well, this morning I actually checked them, and every single one of these things are empty, but a couple of them were extremely heavy. So you have your regular one here. This is your normal, they're not too heavy. They're all made by Han, H-O-N, whatever that is. And the funny thing is, most of them even have the keys. There's the keys for them. But there were certain ones, like this one is like one from probably the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, I don't know, but they're extremely heavy. Like, I'm trying to do this shit with one hand. They're way heavier than your average. This one, I mean, there's one over there, the one right there with the bent door, and that one, really fucking heavy, and there was nothing in them. I know from the last scrap run that I did when I cut up 2 3rd-gen Camaros, and I I scrapped the you know, all the sheet metal and shit. I know that this is heavier than that. I know how much money I got for that last scrap run, and this is more than that, because the way it rolled going down the street, just going from there to here, it was just, God, it was horribly heavy. So I know that it's worth, well, it's definitely going to be some good money. But like I said, the plan was to cut this damn thing up, get all the parts that are good out of this thing, get it the fuck on the trailer over there where the rest of those parts are. I already cut the good parts that I wanted out of that, and that shit's going to scrap. So and then basically take it all in one big ass load, to where when they use, you know, the claw thing and they come down, they grab the metal, it'll just crush the, and hopefully none of the paper inside would fall out, because I thought there was paper in them. Well, there's no paper in them, so I don't have to worry about that. Well, since the scrapyard closes at 12:30, I need to hurry up and get my ass over there, get it scrapped, get the money for it, and then get back and get to cutting this piece of shit up. But yeah, so I want to get everything done, get everything ripped out of this that's worth anything. There's not a whole hell of a lot I'm going to take out of it. I'm going to keep the headliner. The headliner is kind of fucked, unless there's, you know, the corners that are ripped and tore up, like the corner right here that's ripped off. If it's in there, I'll be able to fiberglass it back together, because I do need a hard top headliner, a nice one for Space Ghost. So I'm hoping that everything's there. Like, it's got a really, really, really nice gray door pull. The other one's fucking missing, which sucks. But it has the 350 fuel lines. I'll try to get those off without fucking them up. And everything that's cast iron, I'm gonna set to the side. Basically, I'm gonna pull out the steering box. The K member is pretty fucked, so I probably will scrap that, because that is cast iron as well. Or not cast iron, that's steel. I don't know why I was thinking about keeping this, but this tube is cracked right here. AC box, I'm on the inside, I'm probably not going to keep. I'm just going to get rid of everything for the most part. The glass on the doors, I don't give two shits about that. I don't care. I'll probably just unbolt some shit and let it fall inside, scrap it. The knee knocker is good down there for underneath the steering column. Steering column's, you know, fucked up a little bit, so we put a, you know, non-VATS key in it and bypassed it. You know, I already went over this car with you guys, so you know what it is. But yeah, this thing's gonna get cut up when I get back. I'm gonna get the hatch off of it, get everything off of it, hopefully, and try not to hurt my back any more than it already is. And yeah, so as of right now, guys, I am going to actually, the wife went taking my daughter to the Field Museum in Chicago to go see the airplanes and dinosaurs and all that stuff. I decided to stay home because I've been on every trip with them, so I want to get this stuff accomplished, get it done. I want this car gone, and then the next step after that, once this thing's gone, then I'll have all this open space right here. I want to get this thing. Well, I need to get the chicken run, and the only reason why I have a winter hat on is today it's absolutely beautiful, but it is 25-mile-an-hour winds, and today it's supposed to be a high of almost 70 degrees in Illinois. So I want to see if the chicken coop can actually be moved, and if it can be moved, I want to build my new chicken run, get that all up, get some twine, and hopefully, even if I can just get the coop itself up, but leave enough space between the fence and the new run. Yeah, the fence and the run. So this fence here going this way, leave enough space where I can walk between it, just get it completed and get the coop turned and moved up to where I want it, and then do the chicken wire tomorrow. And oh my gosh, I can't believe it, it finally happened. Yep, fire. After 2 years, the tire finally gave way and went flat on me. Car's been sitting 2 years, finally went dead. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna eat my McDonald's, because like I said, the old lady went, and since they're getting ready to go to Chicago, they want to get some food in their stomach, and they bought me food even though I told them I didn't want nothing. So I'm gonna eat this horrible garbage that's not good for you, and then I'm gonna run to the scrapyard and I'll show you guys where I got the stuff from. And the lights aren't cooperating on the trailer, so it's right down the block. I know I won't get in trouble. There are no police around here for the most part like that. So see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so I just got through dropping everything off. I thought it was gonna be a lot more than what it was. It's like 3 to 5 cents, I guess, some shit a pound, I don't know. But yeah, so we're here at S&S Metal Recyclers right down there, by the bushes, past the bushes down there is my street. And so Looks like it was sheet iron, and then sheet iron, and the tearaway, and it ended up being $128.10. So I don't care. It's more than what I had, and it was free. That's the best part about it. I gotta get home and unhook this trailer so that I don't get in trouble because the lights aren't working. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick with me driving. And there's so much mud flying off my truck right now. And it was like a muddy soup there. So this is literally how far I live from the scrapyard, which is really awesome. So this is my street. And like I said, here's the garbage company, and here's the GFS. That there, oh shoot, I went too far. That there is the container I was talking about that I like and I wouldn't mind seeing about buying. The one with the air conditioner right there in it. And then this is the little cute one that I said. It's literally like 10 or 12 feet long. It's decent. I mean, it's big enough for riding lawnmower and, you know, all the garden supplies and stuff, because some stupid garden car tent things don't work worth a shit. They keep, you know, tarps ripped. They're horrible. And then, like I said, this is their building, and it's almost like, you know, a pole barn style building. And then you can see just barely the porta potty. They don't even have a bathroom inside. But I turned the corner like I just did, and right here, sitting on this curb in the grass was all those filing cabinets. So basically I just made $130 for free. It took me all of 15 minutes to load them, and I had to wait 2 or 3 days to make sure that I could get them there to get it scrapped. And I didn't realize that they're only open, like, I guess they only take half days on Saturdays, which kind of sucks, because I could have got the car cut up and on the trailer and got that gone too. But no, I'm stupid, so I didn't do it. All my napkins just blew away. I put my napkins in the door, so I had extra napkins. You know, gotta have stuff. See, you gotta have napkins and stuff, especially when you have kids. Spills, you have all types of shit that happens, you know, runny noses and this, that, and the other. So, but what I was also doing today was I was getting everything ready for the next wrap run, since I knew I wasn't going to have enough time to get the car cut up and get it all gone today alone, which I would have loved to have done. If I would have drank, I don't know, 2 energy drinks and actually put some heart and soul into it, I probably could have gotten that car cut up and ready to go. But what I did do is I took these 3 radiators that I have here from 3rd gens. I don't know if they're good or bad in this condenser, and I cut the end caps off the tanks, and I threw them in the end caps in the recycling bin, and then basically got them ready, because that's pure aluminum. And I usually keep a lot of rotors around. So as you can see, there's a rotor here with a hub, there's a rotor here with a hub, there's a rotor there with a hub, there. I usually keep them to hold down the tarps on the cars. But cast iron is actually pretty high right now, so I'm actually thinking about scrapping these. I have one right there on the back of the Impala as well. I'm actually thinking about possibly scrapping them. This cast iron's up, and then anything that's cast iron that is here in this POS is also gonna get scrapped. All this metal is gonna get cut up, it's gonna get gone too. And then this is all of the garbage that I'm gonna be burning tonight. I don't know why it said it's supposed to be 70 degrees by noon, and I don't know why it's looking cloudy, like it's gonna rain or snow or some shit. I swear, weathermen are stupid and they don't know shit. But got Ruby's old cast iron crank pulley, that's gonna get scrapped. That one rotor that's right there, that always stays there. That's where the trailer sits on. And then I do got, I don't know, there's some serpentine belt setup stuff that I'll probably keep. I'm not sure what it's off of. With an AC compressor off of a 3rd gen. Looks like it might be good. I mean, hell, I don't know. The starter is probably junk. Starter bolts. There's a bunch of shit inside that car I gotta get out. But I had all that stuff just sitting, you know, that old door and other shit. And there was ground effects on the door, and I didn't even care. I scrapped it. But yeah, it was all sitting along the fence right there, and I just want to clean it up a little bit. There's still some car parts out there, nothing major. These pallets will get taken to the back and tore down and burned, so all that'll be gone. But tonight is game night at Uncle Vest's house, Big Vest. And I know he's making rib tips and doing all types of other crazy shit. And I need to get the wife's IROC. For some reason, her passenger rear tire, even though they're brand new refinished IROC rims, this tire's been going low and I keep having to fill it up. Brand new tires as well. And it was starting to piss me off because every time I turn around I had to put air in the tire, and I shouldn't have had to do that, being that it's, you know, they're brand new refinished. I mean, they're nice. So as you can tell right now, Black Magic is sitting rimless on this side. So I am going to take that money that I just got, I am going to unhook the trailer. I'm going to shoot right here to the end of the block to Chihuahua's Tires. My guy, Daniel, owns it. I'm gonna take it down there to him, have his guys put the plastic, it's like a bead, like a plastic, it goes on the bead right here so you don't damage the rim when you're taking or installing or uninstalling tires off of them, so they don't damage the face of the rim, the IROC rim. And I'm gonna have them check out the tire. I didn't physically see anything in the tire, but I don't care. I want them to check it out, and if it keeps leaking down like that, I'm gonna have them put they have this black glue shit that they put on the inside of the bead, the rim, all the way around. Yeah, do that so that it stops leaking and get it back on Black Magic, because the plan is I want to get that car cut up, get it on the trailer. I want to get everything else, the rest, moved out of the shop space so that I can actually get this damn G6 out of here, get it to the shop space so it can be worked on, and get that ready and sold. And then I want to get that damn Impala out of there, because today is basically spring. There was robins out here chirping. So I know car show season's right around the corner. Black Magic needs to go to car shows. I need to get Ruby finished, but I can't have it cluttered back here. So from now on, it's one car at a time. If I have a car, even a flip car like the G6, from now on, I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna flip it, get it gone. I'm not gonna bring another car until that one's gone. I've said that many a times in the past. My mom said that. There's been a lot of people who said that's what you should do. I've always said that's what I was going to do, and I never have. And actually, that red IROC piece of shit, if I would have been able to get it over more out of the way, I would have been happy and better off. But I just want to get the G6 out of there and then get the Impala tires aired up. And I want to get some stuff done on that. There's some things I got to check to see if it's blowing up or not. And stack the money up, take it to a buddy, have him swap the motor, and do what we're going to do with that. Either keep it, sell it, I don't know, something. But yeah, my driveway isn't all that soupy or messy. It's a little shitty, not too bad. I kind of tore it up over here a little bit. I've been trying to drive across it and flatten it back out. Use my feet and try to stomp it down, but man, like you can tell, look at the mud imprint halfway up my tire on the trailer, and that's literally from there. Look at that, so much soupiness. But yeah, guys, so that's the plan today. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm gonna put the trailer away and do what I told you I'm gonna do. So until next time, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Like I've always said, guys, got thousands of them. Third Gen Junkie stickers. You want them, hit me up. They're free. I'll send them to you. Also, hit me up. You want wristbands? $5 a piece. I got the bag of them right here if I can get one out. The Third Gen Junkies wristbands. Got a bunch of those too. This is the bag that I keep in my car. Yeah, so I mean, hit me up, let me know what's going on, drop a comment down below, and we will see you next time.